Hey guys, my name is FierceDeityMahesh and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time for the Nintendo 64. Now guys, in the last episode, we actually took on the final temple within the game and the most largest temple called the Spirit Temple. And in this episode guys, we are actually about to go ahead and take on a small mini dungeon of sorts, which is my most hated mini dungeon, mainly because it just doesn't consist of anything else than like doors and keys. And you get a pretty useless item in the game because you don't even use it at all in the game. So I'm just doing this for 100% completion. If you're not going for 100% completion, this is not required whatsoever. So guys, now this specific area is actually the area in which we are about to make our way to is actually the Gerudo training grounds. Now this is something which could be very much done even before you go ahead and take on the Spirit Temple, but it's just a lot easier with the silver gauntlets which we got in the last episode. So guys, actually, what do you say we actually go ahead and switch our tunic to the green tunic? It's been a while since we actually wore this tunic and it suits Link pretty well, though I should say that the shield and like everything together just jibes well with this tunic, the red tunic. But it's okay for a change. Let's actually go ahead and switch out to our green tunic, which is what Link is normally supposed to wear. And let's go ahead and speak to this chick who actually stands in the who actually stands at the entrance of the Gerudo training ground. So guys, there you go. Now guys, let's actually go ahead and make our way inside. This place is absolutely irritating as hell, and there are a few chests in here which I don't think actually go ahead and matter, but we have to actually go ahead and overcome some trials. So there are 3 doors, one in the middle, one in the right, and one in the left. But I would personally like to go ahead and make my way towards the left side. You can actually go ahead and make your way towards even the right side, but it's not a big deal whatsoever. So here our aim is to go ahead and defeat the enemies in a limited period of time. But we actually have ample time to go ahead and defeat both the Style Force together, because especially with the Goron sword, they are pretty much a piece of cake. There you go. We have killed both of them, and by killing both of them, we actually go ahead and spawn a chest right over here. So let's actually go ahead and open up this chest and see what we go ahead and get. We get ourselves a small key. Now guys, there are actually 2 routes in this one temple, or in this one small dungeon, where you can go ahead and obtain yourself 7 keys or 9 keys. Actually, only 7 keys are actually required, but I'll actually go ahead and get all the 9 keys, but only use the 7 keys. So anyway, it's gonna be what you can go ahead and do in whichever way you want to go ahead and use. So let's actually go ahead and make our way into this room, where we actually go ahead and have a timer. If you go ahead and walk ahead, we'll actually go ahead and know about it. So let's actually go ahead and make our way over here. I'm probably going to go ahead and save here, somewhere over here, mainly because we have a time limit to go ahead and do all of this. And we shouldn't really... oh god, I'll be hit, right? No, I won't. Okay, nice. Let's actually go ahead and make our way over here. And let's actually go ahead and make our way back over here. And actually speaking, wait just a second. I need to actually just check for a second where I need to make my way to. Mainly because like this room is pretty confusing. So, one sec. Okay, so there you go. We can actually go ahead and make our way towards this area. And actually, I get so confused with this one room for some reason. I don't know why, but I'm sorry if I'm actually wasting a lot of time. It's just because I'm pretty confused about this room, and I don't really want to go ahead and waste too much of time, especially for those of you who are actually people who want to play the game quickly. Alright, so I'm pretty sure I know where I need to make my way to right now. And guys, be a little bit careful, because in these areas there's actually a wall master which could go ahead and spawn, essentially, in these side areas. So you have to be pretty careful once you go ahead and do that. And there you go guys, we actually went ahead and completed this one side quest room, and we got ourselves all the jewels of white. And by the word jewels of white, they actually go ahead and mean the 5 silver rupees. So here is another wall of fire, so don't bother about it. Let's actually go ahead and make our way here across the fire into this room. So here we actually have to go ahead and defeat 3 wolf foes. I'm pretty sure it's like 2 wolf foes, or like 2 grey wolf foes and 1 white wolf foe. I'm pretty sure. So you go ahead and try to target onto it and see how long it actually goes ahead and attacks us. And you get a pretty useless item after this, because I'm pretty sure like you'll get like an item refill, like an arrow refill or something like that, if you go ahead and defeat all of these. But the main reason we're killing them is not to do that, but rather to do just go ahead and make this room free of enemies. What? Okay, there are more than 3. My bad. So guys, here you can go ahead and get yourself an arrow refill. I'm pretty sure I'm about to go and open it because we have like 5 arrows less. It's not really like it's a big deal, but who cares? But anyway, guys, before you go ahead and actually push that huge block, if you actually go ahead and take out your lens of truth, you will be actually able to see that there's a small alcove in the wall which you would want to go ahead and actually. I would also want my lens of truth, but I would also want my long shot. Let's actually go ahead and hook our way onto this area. So guys, we actually made our way here because there's actually a switch which we can make our way into to go ahead and open up a door which we don't really know where it is, because it's not in a place where we can go ahead and see it, but it's actually behind this huge block. So yeah, exactly. So one with the silver hands, which means the silver gauntlets, which we got in the last episode in the Spirit Temple. Now guys, my voice, as you could still tell, is not alright. Now the next room has some likes, so I'm actually about to go ahead and save for 1 second and actually move to the corner, and because these things actually die in not that way. There you go. Because I'm pretty sure these things die in like 1 hit with your fire arrows. So let me actually go ahead and what? Okay, let me go ahead and try to do it one more time. There you go. Go ahead and try to hit even this not this time around. Why does it not even work? Okay, you know what? Oh shite! This is why I hate the likes. That's why I hate these likes. It didn't steal my shield. I was just supposed to like sword. I don't know what's a sword. That's so weird. But guys, don't by any means open the chest at the top, mainly because it has, I'm pretty sure, like some dry ice or something like that, which you would not like to collect whatsoever. If you go and open the chest, you'll get yourself another small. Actually, what? Okay, my bad. I actually thought we would get ourselves a small key. I'm pretty sure this is the chest which contains a small key. There you go. Now let me just check for a second if we are actually at the number of keys we need to actually go ahead and get, because to be honest guys, there are a lot of rooms in this temple and it could become pretty confusing at times. So let me actually go ahead and check. Well, I can go ahead and check if the internet is a little bit cooperative as well, because I'm actually checking this from another YouTuber's LP, which is Awesome Face Prod, because he is like my go-to YouTuber like, for all sorts of like Zelda related stuff. So okay, indeed, we have actually made our way to where we need to be. We have got ourselves our 2 keys, and now let's actually go ahead and make our way up here. Now this chest, I'm pretty sure has like some refills or something, but don't go ahead and open it because it's not really of much use. And just on top, on the weird pedestal, actually goes ahead and has dry ice, I'm pretty sure, so don't go ahead and open that by any damn means, okay? Let me go ahead and equip our lens of truth, mainly because we can actually go ahead and hook our way. If I can move a little bit more closer, there you go, perfectly where we are, where we need to be. And guys, here we are in, okay, this room is a pretty interesting room. Not about to go in line. Now guys, here you actually need to go ahead and play the Scarecrow song, because we will do something in the area below, but you actually need to go ahead and spawn Pier right here, because he'll actually go ahead and help us to make our way back over here, as we actually need to go ahead and make our way back. So as soon as we actually go ahead and jump down, this weird thing will go ahead and start spinning. So now our aim is to blind the eyes of the statue. So it's a pretty cool cool area, and okay, I should probably be a little bit more careful on where I shoot. You know what? That's what I love save states. Really, that is. Okay, one more time if I'm not able to go ahead and there you go. Second one down. Now you actually have to go ahead and just hit this like just once, but if you fail this, my gosh, it's gonna be so bad. Alright then, let me actually go ahead and try to do that another time. Oh god, I'm actually able to go ahead and lose all my arrows in this case, I'm pretty sure. Let me actually go ahead and try to hit the last one as well. Can I? There you go guys, we have gone ahead and hit all the 3 once, and now we can actually go ahead and hook our way onto this chest, mainly because we can't jump our way over there, can we? No, we can't. Okay, this is the hardest part of this one area, or like of all areas in the game, because you have to like hook onto like freaking chests which are like at such a distant radius. Come on, be a good boy. Hookshot, I don't know how a hookshot can be a boy, but whatever, I guess. Let's actually go ahead and hook our way over. Oh god, this is actually pretty tough. Come on, there you go. There you go. No, really? Holy crud. Playing with like such a sensitive controller is so damn tough. Oh, are you freaking serious right now? Like, oh, come on. Really? Okay, there you go. Fine. Holy crud, dude. This one room. It like always used to go ahead and mess me up when I was a kid. When I actually played this game for the first time. Now, where's Pierre? My boy. Where's my boy? There you go. There is my boy. Again, I have to go ahead and do the same thing. Are you freaking joking? There you go. Okay, so now we can actually make our way to this room, which actually has another small key right in front of us, which I particularly do like, mainly because this is not something which is very common where you go where you go and just get a key for free. But here's the chest which we actually need to get, and this is why we are here. And there's also a key over there which we can't get as of now, so that's not something which we can do for now. So let me go ahead and check again where I need to make my way, and I'll see you guys in just 1 sec. Alright guys, so I actually went ahead and just had a quick recap, mainly because there are a lot of rooms as I previously mentioned, and not to go and jump into the fire. Thank you very much. Oh god, that's pretty creepy. Okay, now guys, in this room you actually have to go ahead and kill all of the enemies in the room, and also find the secret passage in the room. So, oh yeah, it's pretty secret, right guys? Well, not really, it's pretty dumb. And it's something which you would already like, possibly know if you have actually played the game. So yeah, let's actually go ahead and get the vessels, the heart. These like fire slugs become a lot more powerful. Oh wow, we kill both of them at the same time. It's amazing. So so we killed both of the geese. Nice. So, and all of the fire slugs as well. So pretty good on that. Let's see where the other. There you go. That's where the other item is. And now, guys, in one of these, or like behind one of these weird faces, is where there's actually a switch, which is the secret they were talking about. There you go. Let's actually go ahead and step on the switch, which will remove the ring of fire on this chest, which will give us our 5th key. Let's actually go and open it and get ourselves our 5th key. So I'm pretty sure there are also some invisible chests in this room. Let me go and just double check for a second. There you go, that's a chest. I'm not very sure what's inside this chest, but okay, an arrow rifle. Anywhere else? Not really. Okay, let's go ahead and make our way. Okay, so that actually goes and resets. Nice. Okay, so now guys, in this room we will need our hover boots, mainly because, or in next room rather, sorry. Alright, so we have to actually cross the sea of fire as well as get all of the like silver rupees essentially. So let's actually go ahead and hook our way onto this. What are you freaking joking with? There you go. One of them got. Now guys, we can actually go ahead and save for a second there, because we don't know. Okay, that's not what I want to go ahead and do. Thank you very much. What? How does that even go ahead and happen? What? Okay, I'm just being really stupid about this. Let's actually go ahead and jump our way across. Come on, dude! Like, this is not possible. Oh my god, why is this happening to me this time around? Holy crap, this is the one problem of having the hover boots on. I'm not even going to joking right now. Holy crap. Let's actually go ahead and relax for a second. Make our way over here. Also make our way over here because there are luckily only like 5 of these. So we won't have to be very scared about that. So as you can tell, like this is pretty much like really big for that. So if you go ahead and take out an ocarina and go ahead and not a deco nuts, you don't even need those stupid things anymore. Let's actually go ahead and play the Song of Time. Because there's actually 2 Song of Time blocks which will enable us to make our way to there you go. Which will actually enable us to make our way towards the next rupee. So first of all, let me go ahead and save, make my way back over here, and make my way over here to this little platform, and make my way to this area, and not die, of course. Thank you very much. There you go. This is the tough part, mainly because you have to be pretty much aligned with the god. Not really aligned with the god, but with the time block, sorry. So here's your next key. So we got ourselves like a pretty random key, if I should say so myself. And here is, I'm pretty sure, another key. I'm not very sure about that, but I'm pretty sure it's another key. Oh god, come on, please dude, like stop irritating the hell out of the player. Okay, these are bomb juice. My bad, we can't actually go ahead and get like 2 keys at the same time, can we? So this is one of those rooms which we would want to make our way to, but this is not for right now. So I would suggest you to forget about what? Oh my god, are you freaking joking right now? Okay, I'll go ahead and collect the rupee which I already collected, and I'll see you guys in a second because they all respawned apparently. So alright then, I'll see you guys in a second. And then I realized I actually had my save state still, so that helped. Of course it did. So let me go ahead and step onto the switch, which will go ahead and remove the fire ring around the final rupee, which we need to actually go ahead and collect. Oh god, really? Come on. Like seriously. Oh, okay, fine. I've already pressed it, my bad. Guys, I'm sorry if you're looking for a lot more like peaceful run. It's just because I'm a little wonky with the controls today for some reason. Let me actually go ahead and make my way over there. There you go. Sorry if I scream way too much. It's just because I get very scared when I actually go ahead and use the hover boots. There you go. We were actually right in time. There you go. I also like didn't like drag words when I'm just like like really scared. So that's another thing. Now guys, in this room we'll actually go ahead and require our blue tunic, and this doesn't just like match at all, so we have to collect all like the underwater quote-unquote gems. So let me go ahead and play the Song of Time to go ahead and remove these blocks from where they were, and let's actually go ahead and solve the 5 rupee puzzle over here as well. There are a lot of rooms which have the 5 rupee puzzle, so actually, for a second, let me go ahead and check if I have all the keys which I should be having at this point. There you go, we actually do. Now guys, actually we would want also our iron boots, mainly because it's a whole water-based thing now, and your like best friend in this one room is definitely your long shot / hook shot, whatever you like to go ahead and call it. So I would suggest you to actually go ahead and switch out to the you can go and speak, but I would actually suggest you to go ahead and switch out to the Zora tunic, but there are people who don't go ahead and do that as well. Okay, there are way too many clamps in this room. Oh god. Okay, I'm probably going to run away. Oh, really? There you go. One of them done. Second one about to be done. And once you go ahead and kill the clams, it's pretty much going to be an easy thing. Because you don't really have to go ahead and worry about yourself being hit too many times. And we pretty much killed all wow, I can't go and speak for some reason today. God damn it. Okay, so there are some of these areas where you... Okay, you know guys, this is the problem, like, way too many, like, ones, like, just, like, stuck in the air. So let me actually go ahead and make my way to this hookshot target and actually go ahead and... There you go, second one got. Now I would actually want to go ahead and use my Kokiri boots right above this 1 rupee because we can make our way to the surface and actually go ahead and float. What? Oh, there's actually a small current going on. My bad. Let's actually go ahead and... Okay, this is one of the most toughest rooms, if not the toughest room, because first of all, there are water physics. Second of all, you actually have to go ahead and do this shit to go ahead and collect all the rupees. Let me go and save for a second. Oh god. That's exactly what happened to it, like... There you go, my boy is back. Well, I don't really want my boy. I'm just trying to, like, express my happiness because... Whew, I despise this one room. I despise this whole temple in general, but more specifically I go ahead and actually despise... Now guys, once you actually go ahead and reach here, you would actually want to go ahead and switch out to your Kokiri boots, not go ahead and make your way towards the surface, but rather to collect this rupee as well, and to actually use your iron boots one more time to go ahead and make your way down to the surface. And guys, if like, you're actually watching this for a guide, go ahead and try to do this a lot better, because I'm pretty sure all of you can do this a lot better than how I'm doing this. Because this guide over here is just not the best one. Oh god, are you freaking joking with me? Like really? Go ahead and use our iron boots as quickly as we can, because this current is gonna freaking kill my life now. So without any further ado, let's actually go ahead and try to use the Kokiri boots if we possibly can. Oh come on, really? Like, how do we even collect this 1 rupee? This is not possible, okay? We're like freaking inch away, dude. Holy crud. This is gonna be pretty tough if this can actually go ahead and cooperate with what I want to actually go ahead and make our way a little more forward, and then go ahead and actually again go ahead and use our iron boots. Guys, this is one of the most toughest areas in the entire game. Okay guys, I think I'll actually go ahead and cut and see you guys in a second after I actually go ahead and get myself to the final rupee, because this is taking way too long. So I'll go ahead and see you guys in just 1 sec. Holy crud, there you go. Like just like a second after I went ahead and stopped the recording, or like paused the recording, it actually went ahead and worked. Like, why does this always happen to me? Like really? Okay, so here's the chest which contains our next key and the final key for some people, because as I previously mentioned, you can also go ahead and do it that way, but I personally like to go ahead and collect all the 9 so all the 9 keys, and then go ahead and use only 7 keys, because that's how I've always been tutored. I don't know by who, but essentially I've always been used to that. Let's go ahead and try to hook to this. This is way too much. There you go, we actually went ahead and hooked our way onto this chest, and we can actually go ahead and make our way towards this room, which contains a pretty cool and new enemy, and we are actually supposed to go ahead and defeat them in a limited time, but this is actually the Lizalfo. So these are not Lizalfos, these are actually Dynalfos, which are pretty cool looking enemies, but they function exactly the same as the Lizalfos. They die pretty simply, much like the Lizalfos, their cousin, or whatever it is. So we can actually go ahead and kill off this Beamos, and there you go. We actually went ahead and completed this room, and guys, we can actually go ahead and make our way over here and get ourselves our next key. We just have one more key left, and we will be good to go. So I'm pretty sure this is the first room which you would enter if you are actually entering through the right side. Okay, and not the fire. I actually want to go ahead and get myself the hearts on this weird part of the wall. There you go, one more. Let's actually go ahead and try to jump our way across over here and make our way towards this room, which is pretty much the right side. So we actually went ahead and explored the left side as well as the right side, and now we can actually go ahead and make our way towards the central room, which actually goes and contains the actual area which goes and has the final key. So as well as the item which is right over there. So for those of you who actually want the final key, which is actually required, my bad, it's actually in the room before this, where you actually have to go ahead and I won't actually go ahead and show this off, but you can go ahead and use your lens of truth and you'll go ahead and see an alcove over here, and this chest goes and can't speak now. This chest actually goes and contains the final keys. So guys, we are pretty much done with this whole area, and now it's time to go ahead and get the item from this area, which is not very far. Come on, really, like, which is not very far away. So let's actually go ahead and open up this chest, which will actually go ahead and give ourselves 50 rupees, which is not very important. There's the chest right over there, and we actually have to go ahead and make our way through this area. One, and it's like a whole, like, there's like doors and keys galore. Like, really, I'm like being totally serious right now. And okay, there's the chest which we need to make our way to. Here is the locked door, and if we make our way to this door, I'm pretty sure we'll be done. There you go, guys. We actually went ahead and made our way to where we need to be. So as you could tell, you actually only required 7 keys, and I only used only like 7 keys. So we got ourselves the ice arrows. Now guys, these are incredibly powerful arrows, much like the fire arrows, and we will also get the last element of the arrows in this episode as well. But the thing is that these don't really go ahead and play much of an importance in this game itself, but however, these can actually go ahead and freeze enemies, and it can make it a lot more easier because you can actually go ahead and make the enemies actually go ahead and freeze for a short amount of time to go ahead and actually run up to them and go ahead and attack them. So it'll actually go ahead and save you a lot of time. So that's something which I would recommend. But personally, I've never actually gone ahead and used So I've actually never used the ice arrows. So it's something which I never use, and I personally never feel you guys should also go ahead and use, because it's not like it's a bad thing. It's definitely helpful. It's definitely good and stuff. But overall, I just don't find the need to go ahead and actually speak. You know what? Since we're anyway here, let's actually go ahead and open up the last 2 doors, because why not? Why the heck not? So you could also go ahead and make your way like this and get yourself. I'm not very sure. I'm pretty sure like there's like a chest in this area or something, or not. That actually takes you to a different area. And the chest. So overall, it's actually nothing very important, so just forget about that and just make your way across. You want to go ahead and complete this temple as quickly as you can, and this is pretty much the 100% guide of the Gerudo's fortress. So there you go. And guys, here is actually a nice switch which you want to go ahead and hit if you are low on items, which you can go ahead and get yourself 3 chests from, but I'm not really able to go ahead and bother about that because we already have pretty much all wow, I can't go ahead and speak at all now. So we pretty much have all the items we actually go ahead and require. No, so we don't want to go ahead and try it. Okay, can't go and speak. Okay. So guys, we actually went ahead and completed the Gerudo's fortress. So guys, we're almost done with this LP. Like, really, this is so good and so emotional at the same time. Like, it's such a short LP, like, because I completed this very, very fast. So now let's actually go ahead and make our way towards the Temple of Time, because as my boy, Roru said, we actually have to go ahead and meet somebody in the Temple of Time, and we have to actually go ahead and get ourselves the final arrows, which is the light arrows, as well as the last item, because that's the light item again. That's the last item, which is exactly in this spot in between the ice arrows and the claim check. So after that, we will be getting ourselves our final Skulltula in this game, and then in the next episode, we will be making our way towards Ganon's lair. So pretty much we're almost done with this game now. It's quite bad, and it's not bad, it's good, but it's just pretty sad. Okay, let's actually go ahead and make our way back to the Temple of Time, because we can actually go ahead and meet up with a Sheik. So as you go ahead and tell, it's a pretty different cutscene, and I've been waiting for you, Link. Indeed, it is Sheik, as I already go ahead. Like, as I already went ahead and told it to you guys. So Link, the hero of time, you have overcome many hardships and awakened 6 sages, but there's actually a 7th sage who we're actually able to go ahead and meet in a short while, and now you have a final challenge, a showdown with Ganondorf, the King of Evil. But before that, I have things I want to tell only to you. Please listen. Another unknown legend of the Triforce passed down by the Shadow Folk, the Sheikas. So guys, this is pretty much the ultimate reveal of who Sheik is and where he comes from and who he is, what he does. And yes, so if you will seek the Sacred Triangle, listen well. So we did a pretty cool story about the Triforce, which is something very, very interesting. Yes, indeed, we have the Triforce of Courage, and the other, who holds the Triforce of Wisdom, is the 7th Sage, who is destined to be the leader of them all. And yes, it indeed is Sheik, but it's not Sheik, it's somebody else. Yes, indeed, guys, you all guessed it right. Princess Zelda is indeed Sheik, who took the disguise of a Sheikah man. Like, she's so pretty, like, really. And I had a huge crush on Zelda when I played this game for the first time. Like, just look at her, like, she's so pretty in, like, this weird gown and stuff. Fine, it's not really a gown, it's like a skirt and a blouse. but it's just really nice, and he looks so pretty. But anyway, on this 7 years ago, indeed Gandalf attacked Hyrule Castle, and we go back to a flashback. Black and white screen is like the universal symbol for like flashbacks. But anyway, she thought she could entrust the Ocarina to us, and she thought that it would be our best chance. But it was our best chance. Link actually looks a lot more mature now, and Link and Zelda actually do look like a couple right now. Not about go and lie, but yeah, so something she could never expect happened. Indeed he did, and it is pretty bad. Oh, she's so kind. Indeed it will. But soon after this cutscene, something pretty unfortunate will go and happen, so it's not like we'll even be able to like spend like a moment with Zelda, if you know what I mean. Indeed, we shall. Yeah, so she'll go ahead and give us the final weapon and item in this game, which can go ahead and penetrate through the evil king's defenses, the sacred Arrow of Light. So guys, we go ahead and get ourselves the coolest item in this game, which is very interesting, which is actually which is actually called the Light Arrows. So yeah, boy. Yeah, so we got ourselves the Light Arrows, and the light of justice will smite evil. Indeed it will. And there you go. This is where something very unfortunate happens. Don't worry, Zelda and Link is about to be dead, so don't worry about all that. As you can tell, Zelda is actually trapped inside a weird crystal of sorts. It's like a pink ruby. Princess Zelda, you foolish traitor. I commend you for avoiding my pursuit for 7 long years. But you let your guard down. I knew you would appear if I let this kid wander around. Zelda's pretty much just hypnotized right now. My only mistake was to slightly underestimate the power of this kid. And she's slowly taken up, but don't worry guys, we are about to go and save Zelda, so don't worry. She is going to be perfectly fine at the end of the game. No, it is not the kid's power I misjudged, it was the power of the Triforce of the Courage. But with the Triforce of Wisdom that Zelda has, when I obtain these 2 Triforces, then I will become the true ruler of the world. If you want to rescue Zelda, come to my castle. And his masculine laugh continues. Okay, that is pretty weird. But let's actually go ahead and chill for a second, because a lot happened. We got ourselves pretty much all the items in this game, and we got ourselves all the shields, all the tunics, all the shoes, all the swords, the quiver which holds 50 arrows. We actually can go and upgrade a bomb bag, which I will do soon. We actually got ahead we got the silver gauntlets, the golden scale, we got ourselves all the 6 medallions, the 3 spiritual stones. We've learned all the songs, we have just one more sculptor left. We have got the Stone of Agony and the card which we got from the Gerudo, so we are pretty much good to go now guys. The final Skullfly is actually in Zora's River, so we've actually go ahead and make our way there. So I'll not go and cut because let's actually go ahead and chill for a while and just see what would happen, because I've always cut when I actually wanted to make my way to a place because we had other plans in the episode, but because this episode is going to be pretty much done after this, I don't think there's much to go ahead and do, so let's actually go ahead and make our way towards... Oh, that's a lot of stream, but let's actually go ahead and make our way towards Zora's River. But however, we actually have to go and make our way towards Zora's Fountain to get the sculpture, so that's actually a long ways apart. So let's actually go ahead and make our way over there. As you could tell, as we actually go ahead and make our way like a little bit more farther away from Hyrule Castle, the weird dark vibe subsides and it becomes a lot more cool and calm. So the water is actually flowing in the opposite direction, so it just is the break of dawn, not dusk. So let's actually go ahead and make our way to Zora's River using the magic bean, which we actually go ahead and have, or which we planted. My bad. Okay, so now we can actually go ahead and make our way towards where we need to be. That is Zora's Fountain, or is it Zora's Fountain? So sorry, it's Zora's River. This is this is wait, this is Zora's River, and then what is Zora's Fountain? Well, actually, we'll see where where this magic bean actually goes ahead and takes us. That's a really good distance, but let me go ahead and save for a second there, and let's actually go ahead and make our way into Zora's domain by actually going and playing the song which we always played to actually go ahead and make our way to this area. So we played Zelda's Lullaby. So there you go. Let's actually go ahead and make our way into Zora's domain. And now guys, we can actually go ahead and make our way towards Zora's Fountain. So here it's so calm and so nice. It's like a total opposite to what was outside. What? Okay, that's pretty random, but let's make our way there towards Zora's Fountain, which is actually here. And like though we actually defeated Marfa, it's still like completely frozen, which is so bad. I can't understand why that happens, but that's pretty much the logic, I guess. Let's go ahead and try to randomly jump a bit. There can be. So guys, we can actually go ahead and make our way towards this area. Okay, so then here we are back in Zora's Fountain, and things are pretty nice here now, but the main thing is that they'll actually go ahead and be... Wait, where the Octoroks are? Oh, the Octoroks are still there. My bad. Let's actually go ahead and try to escape them and make our way exactly to where we need to be, which is on the opposite side. There you go. We're exactly over there. Why are there like Tektites over there now? Really? We'll go ahead and slam. There you go. Perfect. And now we actually have to go ahead and use our silver gauntlets to actually go ahead and grab these. There you go. And throw it like a boss. So let's actually go ahead and make our way into this tiny hole. And here are some sculptures which I'm pretty sure you can go ahead and escape if you're pretty careful. There you go, we have gone and escaped them pretty well. So guys, now we can actually go ahead and make our way to the top of this area, where we will be actually getting ourselves our actually, is this only like a night time or something? Oh, it is. Okay, I'm pretty sure we'll just like spawn back in the area, I'm pretty sure. At least the entrance is the area? Oh my god. Okay, I'll go ahead and cut and see you guys in a second after I actually go ahead and make my way over there. Okay, so here we are once again, and here is the 100th sculpture, guys. After so long, after the first sculpture which we got ourselves in the Great Deku Tree, like way back, we're finally over here, ready to go and get ourselves our 100th sculpture. There you go, guys. We got it and got ourselves all the 100 sculptures, and as you can tell, there's even like a red icon, or like it's all red now, which means it's completely done and we can't get ourselves any more sculptures finally. So guys, actually we have to get ourselves the bomb upgrade actually in Goron's is it? Yeah, in I'm pretty sure in Goron's city. So I'll go ahead and see you guys in a second after I actually go ahead and make my way over there. Guys, wait a second. I actually made my way here towards the last woods by the portal outside Zora's domain, and I actually went and spoke to Mindolic for no reason in particular, and we actually got to know something pretty bizarre, which I didn't expect to go and know at this point of the game, but whatever, I guess, because actually we actually went and told him that Saria will actually no longer be coming back because she's a sage. And then he told that he had made a promise to Saria to go ahead and tell him something, or to tell Link something, and that's that she really liked him. So okay, then that is something which I didn't know. I actually thought the ships were only a fan fiction, but apparently it's also true, which Saria had towards Link. But okay, then let's actually go ahead and make our way over here, and here there will be a huge Goron which runs around, who will actually go ahead and give us our bomb upgrade, and I really don't know where he is, so let's actually go ahead and try to make our way on the top area of this area, and if he's actually there, I'll go ahead and do what I need to do. If he's not, I'll actually go ahead and cut and make my way where I need to be. So, wait, what? So he's not there? Let's speak to this dude. Oh, actually, we need to actually go ahead and obtain it as a kid, I'm pretty sure, right? Oh, okay, fine. So this whole thing was useless, so I'll actually go ahead and... You know what, I'll go ahead and possibly go ahead and get that upgrade in the next episode. So guys, thank you so much for watching this episode of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Be sure to go ahead and punch that like button, and also be sure to go ahead and subscribe if you already haven't, and also be sure to go ahead and click that bell notification icon, because it really does help me, and it also helps you by going ahead and actually going ahead and notifying you about my recent uploads. So guys, be sure to go ahead and do that, and also be sure to share this video with a friend of the Nintendo franchise of yours. So once again guys, my name is Mahesh, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Take care, peace out, and have a great day. See you.